Hello everyone, Team Tech here, back at it again with another Kozmo deck profile. This is perhaps the most wackiest deck profile I have showcased on the channel yet. Do not judge, you will be able to see how broken this deck truly is when you get to see the entire list. And I'm going to pose duels of me dueling again with this deck against the meta. But of course I still have to do Metal Foes Fire King Kozmo first. So, you guys will have something to look forward to. So first, one Dark Destroyer. This guy is broken. He's just OD. He's just overpowered. I mean, it doesn't matter what variant of Kozmo you do, you play that one Dark Destroyer. Staple. One Forerunner, one Landwalker, one Slip, one Dark Lady, one Wicked Witch, one copy of Wicked Witch. Make sure you guys can see all these awesome cards here. Double Farm Girl, and triple Tin Can. Small Kozmo engine, right? Do not worry, this is not Kozmo Artifact Demise. One of my favorite variants of the deck, by the way, but that's irrelevant for the video. But you play a small amount of names for a reason, because we're combining this deck with something that has never been combined with it ever before. And we're going to showcase this to you guys right now. We're combining the deck with Monarchs! You can basically combine Kozmo with anything when you put your mind to it. That's why you didn't see, like, the two Herald of Pure Light that I usually have on top of the deck when, the extra deck, where I would have Herald of Pure Light on top of the side deck when the video would start. That's why you didn't see that, because we're not playing extra deck in here, because we're combining Domain Monarchs with Kozmo. And we're going to show you some of the crazy things you can do with the deck as we go along. And double Karaz. These are the only Monarchs that you actually play in the deck. We do not play Aether because, well, I tested out her in the deck, and her in the deck is just not so good. Yeah. Now, for the last Tribute Summon monster we're playing Triple Vanity's Fiend. This is a staple in any Monarch deck, because Vanity's Fiend is just so good at locking out your opponent's plays. As long as they have to special summon, this guy locks him down. And if you're going against True Draco, you could just side all three of him out. Like, it doesn't even matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. This guy's just broken. Vanity's Fiend is broken against everything except True Draco. How ironic. Well, True Draco and Pure Monarchs, of course. We have 2 copies of Ada and 2 copies of Eidos. This is the best ratio that has worked for me. You can, like, do triple Ada, double Eidos, or 2 Ada, 1 Eidos, and the Mithra, the Thunder Vassal. These are the last monsters to play in the deck. I'm not playing Gofu in the deck whatsoever. Gofu would be amazing in the deck, but Gofu's getting hit. And I'm not sure if he's getting banned or if he's going to 1. If he's going to 1, then I'll buy the 1 copy of Gofu and just slap it in here as a 1 copy of Tekken. But until the ban list gets unveiled to us, I'm not playing Gofu at the moment. So that's that. Let's get on to the rest of the deck. We're playing 3 copies of one of the most powerful field spells in the game, and 3 copies of the best field spell in the game. You figure, like, whoa, isn't that a bit much? It actually isn't. When you play the deck correctly, you can see these cards pretty often, and the deck will work really well. So, we're going to be, like I said, we're going to showcase replays so you guys will be able to get an idea of how the deck works. And if I actually manage to get somebody to hold this fucking camera for my sorry life for once, I'll probably be able to do some real life test hands with the deck too. But until then, it's going to be down to deck profiles, discussion videos, and replays. And of course, Yugi Tubing Community News. 1 Panthesium, 1 Stormforth. I would love for this to go back to 2 or 3. If it would go back to 2, it would be even more broken in this deck. 1 Return of the Monarchs because it can search you your Karaz or Erebus. Double Tenacity. You figure that the Tenacity will be the one card I max out on. It's actually not as good in the deck. You still want to play at least 2 copies of it though. So when you do see it, that Monarch with Tenacity in your hand, you'll be able to get that search. But you don't need to max it out. You would brick if you do max it out. I mean, you still play it because you need Monarch names to send to the graveyard with Erebus. So those are all the Monarch cards, I believe. Yep. Those are all the Monarch spells. We still have some Monarch traps to show. He played that one E-Telly. E-Telly can't summon Dante. 1 copy of 1 for 1. This is one of the most versatile cards in the deck. You're either going to use it to bring out Ada or you're going to use it to bring out Tin Can. I'd love for this card to go back to 3. Or so I could just play 2 copies of it in the deck. I love to play 2 copies of this card. This is a 42 card deck, by the way, so yeah, it's not a flat 40, but it still works really well. And you play your triple Alloy of Darkness because Alloy of Darkness is just OP in the deck. Now for the traps. 1 Prime. You'd expect me to max this out, but I had to sacrifice one of the copies for that in order to make room for 3 copies of this. This card right here is broken in this version of the deck. And I'm going to explain to you why. Let's get Tin Can over here. Tin Can, when you use this effect, you mill 2 to the graveyard and you get 1 in your hand. The first time you do that, you want to select all of your low levels. So you can get 1 of your low levels to your hand. So when you do that, you'll be able to use Escalation of the Monarchs to tribute Tin Can or the Prime Monarch to the graveyard and summon your ship. Very useful for when you're trying to get more monsters on the board in order to keep up the Domain Monarch lock. Just very, very, very powerful altogether. That's why you're playing triple escalation in this deck, because of Tin Can himself. Tin Can himself is already a broken card. And the reason I like these Monarch hybrids is because I find that these hybrids break even less, and at the same time, if your opponent decides to Tekken Mask of Restrict against you, it does nothing to you. Because Mask of Restrict is a card that stops tribute summoning. It doesn't stop special summoning. So you can still special summon with your Kozmo ships. And if your opponent locks out special summoning, you can still normal summon a Dios, and tribute him for Karaz, and start popping cards. So it's a very versatile deck that works very well when you put your mind to it. So that's 40 cards, and I always showcase my side deck with this deck and some of my other most competitive decks. So we're gonna showcase the side deck now. 1 Raigeki, double Danko, just really good overall. It's a staple in the side deck right now. 2 Twin Twisters. Twin Twisters is a really good card when it comes to clearing back row. Back row that can potentially disrupt your deck's plays. So then we play triple Ghost Ogre, that 1 Maxi, triple Joel and Lockbird, usual ratio that I play in my Kozmo decks. And for the last 3 cards, you people might have not expected this, but I'm playing 3 Jinzo. Because remember, even though Escalation's technically on the field, he's not on the field yet technically, so you can still use Escalation to bring Jinzo out on your opponent's turn if they happen to be using a trap-based deck. And another useful tip with Jinzo. Paleozoic can't do anything with this guy on the field. He's just OP. So overpowered in the side deck. I may take him out at some point if traps are not relevant, but right now against True Draco, he's helping a lot. He puts in a lot of work to stop their Call of the Haunteds and Shrinks of their deck, being True Draco Apocalypse and True King's Return. And it also helps out against the Monarch's Erupt and all their other annoying trap cards such as Solemn Strike and the deck that would usually shut this deck down. But yeah, guys, this is my Kozmo Monarch deck profile. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that this deck is creative? Do you think that this deck could be improved? Hey, if you think it could be improved, please post in the comment section below what you think and how you think the deck could be improved, what types of cards I should switch out and switch in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my video. Team Woltech signing out. Have a good night. Peace.